everybody's drinking with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe three. I'll have this drink, everybody's drinking with me. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free.
Everybody's drinking on me.
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free. Everybody's drinking on me. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer now.
Party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now, it's softer now, it's softer now.
Party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late,
It's really, really not that late.
it's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late, it's only 3 a.m. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone, we have nobody else. Shot down, leave the lights on. Welcome into Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population?
I saw you out of the corner of my eye. I just was like, I need to see what he's doing.
Yeah, Danny does his infamous. It gets longer and longer episodes. He's like,
it's
wait,
like I don't
wait.
like a late a talk show host, like a late night talk show host has like a tie to like go like with.
Yeah.
I don't have that, so I was just like,
Okay. All right, that's your thing. I respect it.
I don't have things to do.
I respect it.
Join with us as always. It's Shit's Greg.
You could be anywhere, doing anything. Thanks for being here, doing us.
I mean, I guess at this point it's just like Greg's catchphrase.
It is.
Like if we were all like we had like you press a button and we said something,
Yeah, that's it for me.
that would be yours.
That would be
That's it.
yours.
110%.
That's it.
So no Pete tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, can we go to our best friend Pete?
We don't even have an option.
There it is.
Pete, you've never
There
looked
he
better.
is.
Thank you, buddy.
What's up, dude?
Pete, if you agree,
That's actually
Totally
pretty
killing
close.
it.
That's me.
Killing it.
if you agree with whatever we say tonight, just say nothing.
Yeah, just say nothing, Pete. Yeah.
Absolutely.
We do miss Pete, though. He's at a very important business meeting in Los Angeles. So we love you, Pete. Little shout out to you, buddy. Sorry you couldn't be here tonight. We miss you. So
Yeah.
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 How's okay. So how's everybody been doing then?
I'm great, man. It's the start of the week.
Prove it.
Prove it. Just look at me.
Why are you great? Tell me now.
You know,
These are the answers we need to know.
Tell me.
I got nothing.
Why are you great?
I'm not as good as John Rico. Right now, he's cooking ribeye and listening to the show. That sounds fantastic. Shout out John Rico.
Can we? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say.
I want that ribeye. I don't know about listening to the show.
Oh.
Can we get? It's definitely gonna spoil the steak experience. Can we get a cook in here to like make us food while we're doing the show?
Yeah.
That would drastically improve the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
When all of our sponsorship deals come through this year,
Yeah.
first one is we're going to have a cook.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Not taco.
And we're going to have the first ever Taco Bell wedding / popping off right here because Taco Bell does weddings.
He's
Yeah.
getting married.
And then we're going to have lobster claws from
You
Costco.
and me, bitch.
Yeah.
We getting married.
Yeah.
I didn't see no ring.
Oh.
You haven't seen it yet.
Now. Yeah.
An annulment to follow shortly.
Yep.
And the reason was you were drunk.
That's what I'll
Exactly.
say. Yeah,
Hashtag
that's what I'll say.
Hashtag Nicholas Cage.
Hashtag Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom.
And
Nailed it.
Nailed
we
it.
lost the Taco Bell sponsorship. That's what that
no,
said.
we're endorsing it. You know,
Maybe
it'll
that-
just be Red Lobster. We'll have annulments and
Oh,
Taco
the
Bell.
biscuits, man.
I know.
The biscuits.
You know what's really a bummer though about
They're
I
made
found
out
out.
of crack.
Can I tell you a funny story real fast?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be funny because you're going to be prove it, and then it's not. So here it is.
I have no
I
evidence.
one time long ago when I was dating in New York City, right? I took a date to Red Lobster for Lobster Fest because I'm like, yeah, I mean that's a great deal, right? 42nd Street. If you've ever watched the commercials, there's
This
this
didn't
tiny
work
little
out.
fine print. It says in Hawaii and 42nd Street location. They do not do any of the promotions. So I showed up with little money in my pocket, like we're gonna rock this out, and I paid for a very expensive dinner.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah. So just note to the population: if you ever come to New York, the promotions do not exist at Olive Garden or at Red Lobster.
Or
True story.
if you go visit number one fan Martin.
Yeah.
He can
Who's
do
in
it.
Hawaii?
Oh,
No,
you
he
don't
can't.
know.
He's in Hawaii.
No, Martin can
Oh,
verify
Hawaii
it.
can't do it either?
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said Hawaii was one that could. Oh,
No,
okay. Okay.
it doesn't
Yeah.
work in Hawaii.
Oh, so what is this, like popping off discrimination?
I don't
much.
know.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much like right where we are in Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super
I
centralized.
say whore's milk to this.
Right? I know. What about that pop of the night, though?
Do we want to do that or do we want to do it after the break?
Let's do it now.
Do it now? All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Who is it?
So the pop of the night is Bulbasaur.
Hey.
I was super excited to actually finally find this.
damn
I've
cute.
been looking, and Jimmy from Odyssey Comics can attest. I've been asking him like every week, like, "Hey, did you get your shipment yet? Hey, do you know when you're gonna get it?
Yeah.
Hey." Because GameStop was supposed to have it like a long time ago. And Jimmy was like, "Yeah, I'm probably gonna get it after GameStop, and I said, "Oh, okay, cool. Well, I mean, I'll wait if you know." And then he just found out he's not going to get it until maybe the end of May. GameStop is like hit or miss. Sometimes they get a shipment of them. Sometimes they don't have them. You can't buy them on GameStop.com.
Yeah.
I got this
I'm
off
sure
of
they sell
Amazon.
video games.
Some video games. We have a story about GameStop. GameStop's not doing too well.
I know. Well, we'll talk about why. Spoilers. Well, what do you like about this, Danny? That's what I want to know.
Well, I love the original 3 Pokemon because I mean I was that little kid that I played all the Game Boy Pokemon, Game Boy Color Pokemons that I could, Game Boy, every version of Game Boy. I had a version of Pokemon.
So is it Pokemon or Pokemons? Because is it deer, or is it
Pokemon?
Yeah. What's the
or is it
plural?
rhinoceri?
Right. That's a fair question.
Is it
Come on,
Pokemon?
populations.
I mean,
it is Pokemon.
Pokemon.
it's just Pokemon.
Oh, what up, Jeremy Cardenas?
Pokemons? Okay.
I just want to give a little shout out. Sorry, I don't know. He just said showing some love from the MMA Junkie family. We love you, Jeremy. What's up, dude?
Sweet.
Oh, awesome. He's been posting, by the way, the last couple of weeks. I feel really bad because I have not responded. He's posted on the last couple of weeks worth of videos showing some love from the MMA Junkie family. And big shout out to anyone from the MMA Junkie
we love
family
those guys.
because they really banded together and helped us. And even our original family, like number one fan Martin and Johnny Rico and Wilkes Booth and Gavin, I see in the chat too. But all of those key members, and Billy McDonald and stuff, they all came from the MMA Junkie family. And luckily, I mean, we got Strong Style, who's been big on FNTSY's network and stuff like that.
Yep.
So they kind of all added together to kind of form our population. But big shout out to everybody in MMA Junkie Nation and the family and stuff like that. So
Yeah, they've been really awesome to us.
yeah, I mean they helped us get past 100 subscribers so we could get our own YouTube page.
Absolutely. That was a great surprise for you. That goes let me in on goes. Big shout out to you, bud. And I mean, and we still want to do it. We don't know how we're going to source it, but we're getting there on the aspect of doing a live episode with them in Vegas, which would still be amazing. Because
I mean, does that mean we're gonna fly to Vegas?
Yeah. Well, obviously we'd have to, be
we
there.
We could
in
easily
Vegas.
do it then.
Yeah.
We could easily do that. They have a studio hooked
We'll
up.
take the MTA.
Yeah. We'll
take Metro.
Yeah, we'll take Metro South.
I like how
Also known as Southwest Airlines.
We're making this plan up, and neither Goes or George are here at all.
Yeah.
To like be, yeah, fine. You can use our studio.
It's
We'll
gonna be
there.
fine. Yeah, they're good. Goes is the one that brought it up.
All right, guys. We have so much to get to.
We do.
We really do. You wrote notes. Tim wrote notes for tonight's show.
Yeah.
And so
Handwriting?
all of these jokes
in
are
handwriting.
manufactured ahead of time.
In handwriting.
Guys, stay tuned. So much more popping
I didn't know
after
that
this.
existed anymore.
We're going to come back with Netflix and Spill.
really
Stay tuned.
With ThermoSpa's unique built-in thermofiltration system, you simply fill it with a garden hose and your water stays crystal clear with very little maintenance. Right now, they're offering 0% APR financing with approved credit and a $1,250 savings coupon. Call ThermoSpas today at 800-603-6422 for your free DVD videos and brochure. That's 800-603-6422. Call 800-603-6422 today to take advantage of 0% APR financing.
It's Poppin' Off.
The second trailer dropped for Avengers Endgame.
It's a great trailer, though. At least they're starting to leak a little bit more, because remember we covered that during Super Bowl.
The head of Marvel, Kevin Feige, has gone on record saying they're going to market this completely different than any other movie because this is the culmination of 10 years worth of movies. So they know people are going to see this. They have a built-in audience for the last 10 years that are going to see this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they're just trying to market it to show you that they have a movie. So they're trying not to spoil anything.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Tim Brett.
Hello, population.
50 Shades of Greg.
Hello.
You kind of go like little Miss Doubtfire.
I wasn't until it came out of my face. And then I was like, damn, that really... Hello. Hello. Right? The pie in the face.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
That's
That's a great...
Are these on backwards?
There you go.
There it is.
Now you can hear it. Were we talking in reverse
Oh,
before?
holy shit. You guys sound totally different.
You can actually. It was going in reverse last time.
Yeah,
it was,
it
like,
was.
played backwards.
So
Yeah.
we were talking in reverse.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you were when your lips were moving. I was hearing Tim's voice.
Oh,
When Tim was talking, I was hearing your voice.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That might be an actual problem, not just a headphone problem.
Yeah.
Let's go back to brain mapping. you can see why.
Jamron on the phone
You can see
immediately.
why.
Actually, funny enough, I was on set last week. Can't talk
Oh,
about
this
the commercial.
is funny.
But a guy comes
Funny
in
story.
because we were shooting at a bike shop. That much I can say. And this guy comes in, and he was trying to get his bike serviced. And he comes up to me.
Is that
and
a
I was like,
euphemism?
wait. And I open up the door. It's like, Jamron?
Wait.
And he's like, hey.
Is that a euphemism for something?
No, it's really not a euphemism for anything.
Really
I'm sorry.
trying to get
I'm
his
not that
bike
clever, guys.
serviced.
Serviced.
But bike servicing. It's a whole new thing in New York. But anyway, look, man, Jamron, they're excited to do another featured episode. They are actually expanding. So shout out to Jamron Counseling.
It was Mr. Jamron.
It was Mr.
Turns
Jamron.
out.
Yeah, the
really
owner
was.
of Jamron. But they
Yeah.
are expanding to 2 new offices. So we're going to do a little out there population. Be ready. We're going to do a little bit more brain mapping. We're going to talk about their portable brain maps as well as the expansion of their business. They're out there helping people.
I
man.
want
I
That
love
way
it.
you can see if you're crazy anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what I want.
Anytime.
I want them to
Yeah.
come in with the portable brain map, and then every segment, a different person's wearing it.
Yeah, maybe.
Pull that off.
Get some real-time results.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Live
All right.
crazy. I like it.
So what do you guys say? We'll do some Netflix and Spill?
I love it. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
So we have to start Netflix and Spill with Avengers Endgame news. We have to.
That's fine.
Look, the locomotive is too massive to not bring up constantly.
yeah,
At this
whatever.
point. We're just barreling into the station with this thing.
Yeah.
It's bigger than a locomotive. It's like the damn Death Star at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's no moon.
Yeah.
That is.
Anyway, so we I don't know if we actually touched on it or if we were all talking about it and we were talking about it with the population and
I didn't touch anyone, just to be clear.
can't say
Just
that.
want to touch on it.
Anyway,
Good clarification.
Thank you.
so I don't know if it was just us talking to the population in our Facebook group. And by the way, if you're out there and you're not on our Facebook group, recommend that you join. It's facebook.com/poppin off or /group/poppin off. It's
Very
a
fun.
lot of fun. Everybody posts all the time. But anyway, so there was an article where they are going to pick where a website is going to pick one lucky winner to basically marathon all of the past Marvel movies leading up to Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
Yep.
One lucky person is going to be able to win this.
Yeah.
You have until April 15th to enter. You have to have some social media outlets and stuff like that. I think the deck is stacked already to the point where they're going to take like the person who has the biggest social media following and stuff like that. But
Probably.
I still signed up for it because
Good.
like what the hell? Why not?
Yeah.
But why? My question is why do you have to have a big social media following? I mean, my thing
Because
would
they
be-
want results.
Yeah, but they've already got results.
Because you have to live
True.
tweet during it.
It's called since 2008. They've been making bazillions of dollars.
but it's
starting
not
with
from.
Iron
But here's
Man.
the thing: it's not from Marvel.
Well,
This isn't a contest from Marvel. It's a contest from a regular like small website that just wants to like
yeah.
put it together. Anyway,
Yeah.
so regardless of that, so I don't know if AMC already had this planned or saw that was starting to build traction. AMC was like, "We're gonna do a 22 movie marathon
For
Yeah.
everyone.
How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that?"
I
Yeah.
would do it.
Yeah.
So
You would do it?
I'm glad you said that because
Oh, you son of a bitch.
uh-oh.
Are we doing it?
I mean, we could.
I'll
if you
do
want
it.
To.
I'll do it.
Man.
No, I
Starting
seriously will.
Tuesday,
Absolutely.
April 23rd. This is when this starts. Tuesday, April 23rd.
Okay.
Starts in the morning, and they show movies round the clock until Thursday, April 26th at 5 p.m. is when Avengers Endgame begins. For if you sign up for the whole thing, they also offer tons of different like concession plans and stuff like that. They're gonna have like Marvel merchandise that you can only get if you're part of it.
Okay.
Type of thing.
Okay.
So there's a lot of really cool benefits to it. Here's my thing. If they released the list of the things that they're gonna give you, like the memorabilia that they're gonna have for you, even if they were like for $30 you get an Infinity Gauntlet from that's licensed from Marvel.
Right.
I'd be like, you know what? Maybe I'll do it. I looked into
Yeah.
it already. It's $175 per ticket
Okay.
For 22 movies.
for 23 movies because you get Avengers
yeah.
Endgame.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Where you buy it, because it's AMC, you reserve your seat. So technically, you don't have to be there.
Right.
So, like,
Right.
you can be there. You could only do Thursday if you wanted to. If you wanted to see like the last few movies, like Ant-Man and Wasp, Infinity War, like the last few as like a catch up.
Yep.
You could do that, and then you still get the merchandise.
Yeah.
You still get all of those.
When are they
special-
going to release the order?
That's what I want to know.
I have that. I have the watch order.
Oh, okay.
You do?
I have it on my phone.
Okay.
I can show you guys during the break.
Yeah,
of
that's
course. I can
fine.
show you guys
Good
during the
enough.
break.
I'm just
Tell the
curious
population about it.
Yeah.
But actually, AMC in the article, I believe they have the order that they're going to be showing them. But I have the best rewatch order also.
But do they have like the dates and the times?
No.
Because I mean, that's
They don't have the
I mean,
times,
it's
but they-
62 hours including Endgame. That is a lot of hours of movie.
But they have
You know?
they have the order. They don't have the times.
Yeah.
But you just have to go. Okay. Well, Thor was what 2 hours. Like you know what I mean. Like, you just have to.
Yeah, how they'll stagger it is what
Yeah.
I'm curious about.
But no, they're gonna play it around the clock.
Yeah.
They're not staggering.
I mean,
yeah,
guys,
no,
we
it
could
just
we could
goes.
leave it up to the population. I mean, challenge accepted. We go there and then we'll just do live feeds after every film and be like, we're in hour 27. You know?
I think I'll give up on that right away.
But no, but that's
I
what
mean,
I was
I'm just-
saying. Like, I legitimately looked into this because if they had, if somebody leaked what they were going to give away, like as exclusives and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and if it was something really cool,
Yeah.
I
But so for you, you're saying it's about the exclusives.
it's about like because at this point, and I'm going to be 100% honest, at this point, if I want to watch a Marvel movie, I can probably find an illegal stream of it.
Sure.
I don't have all of the Blu-rays.
Not that we endorse
No,
that on
no,
Poppin'
no.
Off.
I don't have all the Blu-rays or the DVDs or anything like that, or the digital copies or anything like that. I'd really like. There's some that I'd really like to see. I haven't seen in a while, but it's not the commitment issue. It's just like I would like to see what those extras are, because otherwise, I mean, I could do this marathon
At home.
Sure.
We
Yeah.
could pick
Sure.
to do it at your place if we had access to the 22 movies.
Yeah.
And then food is whatever we feel like
We
paying
kind
for.
of do.
We kind of do.
Like, we could do this.
We
from
could do
home.
this. We could do a Poppin' Off. Look, AMC
We could.
stole it. We can steal it.
AMC can suck it.
Population.
We're doing it.
That's right. We're going to
Let's
do a
do a
marathon.
Poppin' Off marathon.
It's decided. It is decided.
It is decided.
It is
When?
decided. I don't know.
We'll
That's too
figure it
much to
out.
think about. That's
Where
down
are
the
we-
road.
It's got to be before
down
the
the road.
26th.
Why are we talking about scheduling? We'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure it out. All right. Figure it out.
All right.
But anyway, so tickets are still available for that. If
Cool.
you guys are interested, you do get the caveat. The only caveat that they really do announce, besides that, there's going to be like concession specials and there's going to be like exclusives and stuff that they're going to give away. Is that you get to start watching the movie earlier? Like that's the earliest showing. Is 5 p.m. on Thursday
Right.
of that
Yeah.
week.
Yeah.
All the other show times start at 6. So you're literally going to be an hour into the movie before anybody else is watching.
Right.
Okay.
Type of thing.
So that's when like we run out of the theater and do like a little live chat and be like, oh, the movie's amazing, and then we run back in.
Yeah.
We end our movie would end technically an hour before anybody else's movie.
Yeah, that's cool.
So
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll percolate on it.
all right. So you guys want to move on?
Yeah, let's move on.
Little bit more Marvel news.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel
Yep.
has officially passed $1 billion
I know.
in
Yeah, of
worldwide
course.
ticket sales.
Of course.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to happen, but
Yeah.
there was just a lot of like before the movie got released, there was a lot of like, oh, this might not be a good release. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
We're seeing the same thing with Shazam.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that's true.
They will be fine.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, Captain Marvel, there's a couple cool things. It's only that they said the 28th film in the article,
Yeah.
28th film to ever do this. But it is the first, which is pretty cool. It's the first female
right.
Yeah.
hero lead that's
Right.
ever broke $1 billion.
Which kind of just proves
which is
that-
pretty awesome.
Do you mean that Halle Berry's Catwoman didn't break $1 billion? Is that what you mean?
I believe
I
that's-
hate to
I
break
believe
it
that's
to
what
you,
he is
Greg.
saying.
I know. It's crazy. I know.
Wow.
I know
know.
you're blown away right now.
Yeah.
I get it.
What about Daredevil, the original Daredevil with Ben Affleck? And did that break
That-
$1 billion?
another
Are you,
classic.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
I have to ask this. Are you
Colin Farrell?
Are you insinuating that? Are you insinuating that the original Daredevil, which starred Ben
Colin
Affleck
Farrell?
and Colin Farrell,
Yeah, and,
was a
and Jennifer Garner.
was a female
Jennifer
fronted
Garner.
superhero movie?
Yes, I am.
Greg's calling this is bush. Greg's saying
exactly
that's
what I'm
not.
doing.
That's just not
That's
true.
just
Funniest
not
thing
true.
is
Just
if I
not
could go like
true.
this. Maybe one day when we're actually big, I can go like this and go, well, we have Ben Affleck here.
Yeah, Ben,
son of
tell
a
us
bitch.
about Daredevil.
That's
Then he'll
fine.
give us the same interview he gave during that famous Batman one where he's just like,
Dude, I would punch that guy in the throat.
oh, he's not that
It'd
bad.
be fine.
We love you, Ben.
Be fine.
Except for Greg. All right, so moving on.
There we
What's
go.
next?
Anyway, so more Avengers Endgame news.
Oh my God!
But
It
no,
never ends.
This
Oh.
is a little bit funnier though.
Can we end the end game?
Interesting.
So Avengers Endgame tickets went on sale last Tuesday.
Yeah,
So I mean,
Yeah.
as our show started,
we talked about it.
We did.
Yeah.
we did. But more stories came out post them going on sale.
Yes.
And so Avengers Endgame, I titled this, and this was legitimately right out of my head. I didn't just rip this from the article. Was Avengers Endgame tickets went on sale last week, and that's when the world went crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I know no one else in this room tried to buy tickets on opening day.
No.
I and one of my coworkers here were trying to do that. You had up to 20-minute waits or more just on the like Fandango,
Yeah.
and then you had people immediately buying them and then trying to resell them
Yeah.
on eBay for
Yep.
$500.
It's what happened
Yep.
after Hamilton won the Tony.
Yeah.
It was the same thing.
Yeah.
It was impossible to get tickets on
Yeah.
Fandango, and
People
you would
will
literally.
always try to scalp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Fandango doesn't sell Broadway shows.
Well,
But what I will say is,
true.
in regards to Hamilton, that's only available in that area. Like
That's
Broadway.
true. Yeah.
This is worldwide, countrywide, worldwide
Yeah.
tickets at every theater, and they had people selling them on eBay for $500.
Yeah, and people bought it.
Successfully selling them.
Yeah. But it's like the
Yeah.
it's like the Super Bowl or anything though.
Absolutely.
It's
All
like
right.
you know.
All right. So we'll get off Endgame. There's just a
Okay.
bunch of crazy stories. The last thing I want to talk about before we have to go to break, the new Joker trailer dropped.
Oh yeah, they've already been blowing it up in chat in here.
It's
They love it.
look. I will say this. I think it's going to be a Joker movie that's more grounded in reality because you see like the reality origins of Joker in this trailer.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested. I'm definitely going to go see the movie. I'm very interested in what this is going to be about.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Greg, I'm anxious to hear yours on this, bud, because you are a comic book fanatic.
Before Greg we
that's
go to Greg,
right.
do you guys want to play the clip?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
we can hear from Greg right after. I promise.
Yeah.
Guys, can we roll that clip?
Arthur, does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile.
Yeah, dude. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
My biggest thing is it looks like it's grounded in reality. There's no like.
Yeah, I think they're
supervillain
going
type of
into
thing.
a
Like,
deeper,
So-
a real level.
Sorry for
of
interrupting.
psychology.
What did you want to?
Honestly, you didn't interrupt much because I don't have a lot to say about it. I have avoided trailers.
Okay.
I've
Well,
avoided articles. I've
true.
avoided everything on it. I can't wait to see it. I accidentally ran into someone on set who told me that it was a period pizza. I don't
Oh,
care.
no.
I don't care. I don't know what period that is.
Then you punched him in the throat.
I did. I did. I asked. Never mind.
And it was during his
I can't say
voiceover
that.
recording, so it was like,
Yes.
I'm on fire.
But no, I cannot.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait, and we'll see. But I am a Joker aficionado.
yeah.
I do know all of the comics, all the storylines. Because I haven't watched the trailer, because I don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I will have a lot to say once I've seen it.
I did.
I'm sure.
I did say.
Yeah.
I did hear this from my roommate,
Mm.
and I did not hear this like firsthand. I heard it from my roommate that this is going to follow somewhat of the storyline of a Killing Joke.
Oh, I know that story. Yep. Yep.
From what he's seen from trailer breakdown videos and stuff like that,
Yeah.
it's going to follow that kind of storyline.
That I could see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
All right, guys.
Which, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that like, that's closer to the original storyline? I mean, the deeper, darker Batman. That's what I'm excited for. It's like a dirtier Joker,
Yeah.
but it's a more serious note on it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So one last thing as we're gonna go out to break. I don't know if you guys saw last week's SNL.
I didn't.
No.
But
I missed it.
Jon Snow himself, and I don't know his last name. I know his first name's Kit. He was the guest host of SNL, obviously because Game of Thrones is coming out.
Sure.
Of course.
Sure.
But they did one of their digital skits of fake trailers for. They did a bunch of fake Game of Thrones spin-off series.
Yeah.
And they're absolutely incredible. Now, we get pinged all the time if we roll anything from NBC or Netflix.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we couldn't roll any of them. But I recommend, like, maybe we'll ask you to post it, since population, obviously, I'm not going to post it. But there is a very funny sketch from SNL where it's just spin-off after spin-off after spin-off. And they got a lot of people involved in it, like, that weren't just at SNL and stuff.
Can you give us one name?
The people from SVU.
Oh,
my God.
That's funny.
So
hilarious.
Ice-T just showed up all of a sudden.
That's hilarious.
Like, it was really funny.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
So I recommend watching that. If you haven't seen the SNL, last week's SNL, it was pretty good. He was he's with it. I mean, he held his own.
Yeah.
So it was a funny episode anyway, but that was probably my favorite. One of my favorite sketches.
So can I just say that this last story about Tobey Maguire saying that he would do another superhero role? I'm thinking Jubilee.
Guys, by the way, we're going out to break. Guys, can we hear in the chat, what would you guys want to cast Tobey Maguire as for a new superhero? Guys, we're coming back after this. Stay tuned. We're popping off.
Calling all drivers. Want a career that will take you places? Then Coach USA and Megabus is the place for you. Coach USA and Megabus, leaders in the local and intercity bus transportation industry, are looking for career-minded, conscientious drivers with a valid CDL Class A or B license with passenger endorsement. They offer paid training, competitive salary, and many benefits. Apply now and start driving to a better future. Visit CoachUSA.jobs. That's CoachUSA.jobs.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I'm happy to welcome in Craig Francia. I was rewatching your reel and everything. I laughed like a crazy person on the bus.
Oh, that's great. I'm so glad I made you laugh out loud by yourself. I always wanted to be an actor since I was a kid. I watched a ton of TV, cartoons like crazy. But when I was 4 years old, I told my dad, I'm like, Dad, I want to be on TV. So he picks me up and he puts me on the television. He goes,
The ultimate dad joke.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/PoppinOffShow.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, Hashtag Tim Pratt.
Thanks for having me.
50 Shades Craig.
Whatever.
I like how we all picked a different instrument.
Did we?
Yeah, you went drums. He was bobbing his head. I'm assuming he picked a different instrument in his head.
Yeah. I didn't have any.
I covered this song, so
He
obviously was going to be
picked
vocals.
groupie.
Yes. That's exactly what I picked.
He's going to give me an HJ later.
As in a hand gesture.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
That's it.
Hand jester.
That's it.
Gesture.
By
There
the
you
way,
go.
I just want to say this before I forget. Sean, the Savage downstairs, is going to put the number for our call-in in the chat in case anybody in the population wants to call in tonight. Obviously, we always recommend that. I just don't know the number by heart. I always forget.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we have some of our diehard fans. I sit in there, some people are putting kids to bed and stuff like that too. But, give us a call.
Call us
anybody.
And read the bedtime story that you were going to read them.
Yeah.
My dad, by the way, shout out to my dad. I'm sure he's watching. Used to read me bedtime stories all the time.
Yeah.
So I feel bad if your child's bedtime story is us. That's like nightmare
come on, that's
fuel.
the best bedtime
That is
story.
Nightmare
What are
fuel.
you talking about? Yeah. I mean, kids would turn out to be awesome.
Absolutely.
I will tell you what the worst story to read to your kids is, though, that I read to my niece. Shout out to Pete and Amber and my nieces.
Everybody poops?
No. The Velveteen Rabbit. Now, I love that story. But the Velveteen Rabbit is not an abridged version. That thing is like this thick. And I got to page 28 with size 7 font. And I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So I just kept skipping. Yeah. Great story, long novel. Just saying. How about some fun topics, Danny?
You want to do some hashtag trending?
I think
I was just taking a peek at the chat to see if anybody had given me the Tobey Maguire casting ideas.
Yeah.
You look at that. I'll introduce
watch that.
The first hashtag trending time. So actually, I'm kind of sad about the first topic because I heard since we put it on the list, it's been taken down.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, the iron, apparently a giant iron throne to kind of commemorate the upcoming season of Game of Thrones was assembled in Rockefeller Center.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, it'd been taken down.
Yeah.
A friend of a friend said, "Oh yeah, I went to take pictures and it wasn't there anymore."
Yeah. Well, it was a very quick publicity stunt.
Yeah.
It was very fast.
Why not leave it up for a couple days, or at least through the weekend? I heard it was taken down before the weekend.
There's probably insurance problems, and I don't know.
Wait, they get the sword sharp or something with the?
No, but I mean,
the articles are already out.
Exactly.
So they've already accomplished what they wanted to accomplish.
They had a bazillion fans, all the tourists that are constantly circling around Rockefeller Plaza.
I'm just saying, the weekend there was beautiful weather on Saturday, a little bit of rain on Sunday, but still in between we had good days.
I think this is about you. You're mad you didn't get to go see.
I am mad. I am mad I didn't get to go sit in it.
Don't worry, dude. Listen, as the show progresses,
watched a full episode of Game of Thrones.
You know what I'm going to do for you one time? One time, Danny's going to come in here and be surprised, and his chair is going to be the Game of Thrones chair. It's going to be like episode 1,000, but it's going to happen. Mark my words, population. That's going to happen.
Times 10 of what we just did. That's a long time. We may not even physically be in this room anymore.
Yeah, we probably
at
won't.
episode 1,000.
Yeah.
We may have like a compound with a studio in it type of thing.
Yeah. Well, I'll have Game of Thrones chairs. Who cares?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Moving on.
All right. So moving on. So tomorrow, I'm really excited about this because we've been. I think Pete posted this story, and it's funny he's not here. Last week, kind of towards the end of the week, that tomorrow we will get the very first image of a black hole.
Yeah.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
I'm actually really.
This one slays me.
And I know I know why he's laughing because he was.
Hey, there it is.
No, that's not it.
That's
Wait, that's sand on a floor.
No.
No, that's the black hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't get our image until tomorrow, so this is definitely not.
I can't wait to see it though.
Yeah.
I'm really interested.
That's the image, boys.
Yeah.
That's in from Control. He's verifying. That's it. That's it? No, it's not the one because we don't know. It's the first picture. That's why.
I hope they send. I hope they send it through or it gets sucked in, and then it just goes to like past.
Well, it is Sagittarius A.
Yeah,
is what they said.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
And they said basically what it is.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But my thing is,
the
they said
center
that.
of our
I think you're basically
Milky Way.
Well, the difficult part of a black hole is black hole absorbs all light.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, T could verify this. I'm pretty sure you need light to take a picture. So I'm a little confused. And
well,
I think
if you
they
take
were
a picture, with flash in pitch black, you still get a picture.
Yeah, but are we going to have the world's largest flash, like poof, into outer space?
Maybe we do.
I'm pretty sure what it should look like, and that's why I'm confused by that picture. What it should look like is it should look like a whole bunch of light just outside of an area or the event horizon where the light is being sucked in so that the light can escape.
Yeah.
So you should have light outside of the black hole.
What if it was realistic, just like you said, outside the event horizon, and then kind of peering into it is just like a cartoon version of things?
That would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
So you go through the wormhole or the black hole, and it's just cartoon.
I'd live
world.
No,
there.
they already told us what's inside a black hole. They made a movie about it already.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears?
No, come on. Matthew McConaughey.
Oh.
Come on. Yeah, you go in and you become a little mini-me and you flip through the books to save the world. That's what happens in black holes.
You become a mini-me.
I don't think that was the point of that movie.
It definitely wasn't.
No, look,
just
Interstellar
me.
was amazing. It's a
great
phenomenal
I want to
film.
go to the first
It
planet
really
that
is.
he went to, so I don't have to wait anymore for Avengers Endgame. I'll just go down for an hour, and it'll be Avengers Endgame.
Oh, God, I can't wait for Avengers Endgame to just Endgame.
All right, guys. So next story on here, I thought was going to be the biggest joke story.
Yeah.
But you informed us as we got in that this was not your target for the biggest joke. New 5D porn cinema opens in the red light district of Amsterdam.
Mature audiences only.
Yeah.
That's two more dimensions than I want in a movie theater. Period. Not even a porn theater.
Yeah.
Just a normal movie theater. I don't want anything past 3D.
Have you been to one of these?
I have not.
I've been to a 4G
I've
movie
not been
theater.
to Amsterdam, so I've not been to a single one of the 5D.
Yeah, no, I haven't been to the 5D porn one. I'm saying, have you been to one of these like 4D theaters?
I have been.
No. You have?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have
What's a
been.
4D
They
theater?
they have one in New York.
What's
it's
a 4D?
part of Madame Tussauds.
Okay.
You go into a little 4D thing. Yeah. Look,
The
fourth
seats-
dimension is the elements. The seats
The
move,
seats
they fling
shake.
water on you, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
They shoot
What
water
makes-
on your face, so the
Well,
5D porn.
But what makes me concerned is that it's a 5D porn theater, and they're like, there's water guns that shoot water on you. And I'm going, what does the water represent? Use your imagination.
No, you know.
Yeah, it's mist.
I'm going to be matrixing that shit.
I mean, it's just gross. Yeah, but the worst part about I think the funny thing is I thought of how it would actually work, and they showed pictures of it online. You guys can see it, posted on the article. But these people go in, there's like rows of people with the glasses on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I would never do that. Would you?
No.
I just,
Are you kidding me?
I think that's something you should do at home.
Yeah,
I can't poop in public. Why would I be able to do that?
Right? Yeah. I mean, I just stopped at water guns because I'm like, you got glasses on. You don't. It's gross.
I mean, that's a thing.
But I think it's
looks like
funny
it's
that they got
coming
away
right
with
at
saying
you.
that there's a fifth dimension. That only happens overseas because they can be like, listen, we're doing this in the 10th dimension. And everyone's like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
All right, so from there we go
Yeah.
to somewhere.
Something else.
Great segue into this guy.
I
Yeah.
don't know how to segue into this at all.
Oh,
you
man.
do.
Just
so,
say it.
a man chooses to live his life as a dog,
Yep.
including full dog suit
Yep.
Yeah.
and collar and eating food from bowls.
Bull.
Yep. Yeah.
walking
He
on a
said that
leash.
this came from an early age, like at the age of 8.
Yeah.
He felt like he was a pup. It's what he associated himself with, as being a dog.
Mhm.
But he said he would often find himself, when he would meet friends, he would like bite them by the back of the collar or lick them. And I'm like,
Yeah, we wouldn't be friends.
but
very
how
long.
do you have friends? Thank you, Greg.
We just wouldn't be friends.
If some dude licked my face in public, nope.
No.
I'd be like, where are we, in Amsterdam? No, I wouldn't do it.
Right.
No way. But I mean, look, he identifies with it, but I think it's touching in the article because he says he identified and he found a group and a community online, which is what's
That's
amazing
what
about
the
online.
internet's good for.
Yeah, you can find a community to support that.
Yep.
So,
I
I
agree.
mean-
Look, if he's happier because he's surrounded by people like him, there's nothing wrong with
No.
that.
No, not at all.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Here's the only thing wrong with
I do
it:
think it's weird.
Okay.
biting or licking people.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's
I don't
weird.
think
You
should
can't
do
do
that.
that.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Other than that,
No.
you live your life however
Yeah,
you
but
want.
see,
live your
I'm
life.
worried about this guy's health because he said he loves to eat dog biscuits. And I don't know about science, but you
Well,
can't
I-
survive on that stuff.
No, he eats other food. He eats human food too.
I ate a milk bone once
Yeah.
I believe that.
on
Yeah.
a dare.
Okay.
Why is it so easy for you to believe
Because
that?
you're a rock
Why
and roll
not?
dude. I know what you guys do
I'd
at
do it.
I
parties.
ate it on a dare, and it is the driest thing that I've ever ate ever. Like, I immediately took a bite from it,
Yeah.
and I regretted every decision I'd ever made. It was like
Yeah.
putting dry cement into your mouth.
Maybe you just had a bad dog bone. Maybe you should get a better one.
No, because I
Yeah.
gave my dog the other half of it, and
Dog didn't even want it?
No, dog was totally cool.
No, he loved
yeah.
it.
Super happy.
All right.
Barely
Well,
inconvenienced.
kudos to the guy that eats dog food and other food. Too.
All right. So moving on.
Yeah.
Moving right along here. There is not new, but there's Star Trek technology that now we might have the ability to actually start using. Because, and I didn't watch much Star Trek.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
But
fair.
basically, using 3D printing technology,
Mm-hmm.
we might be able to start creating stuff from basically essentially nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In making it. And I mean, that's
Taking basic elements from the air,
right.
soil, that kind of
Hydrogen,
Yep.
carbon, like
Yeah,
stuff,
and then 3D
building
printing.
things.
Yeah.
So this sounds like Cloudy with a chance of meatballs to me.
thing. Exactly.
This is not Star Trek.
Yeah.
This is
Helping. That's my favorite part of the movie. The monkey
know.
helping.
Helping.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, if it happens, it's awesome. I
No.
mean, it's a fantastic thought.
Well,
right?
They're saying that a practical use for it could be like if we did try to colonize Mars.
Oh, I
Right,
see.
right. 'Cause you're up there with not a lot of elements, and,
But there
and
would be plenty of like hydrogen and whatever elements in
whatever
the
you
air.
could grab from the the Martian atmosphere, I guess.
Well, see, my only cynical moment about this whole thing is like it takes us going to Mars in order to develop something with food. Not that there's starving children everywhere, or that we're burning up the planet's resources. It's like, look, we're going to Mars.
Yeah.
So let's develop something to help the Martians stay
Matt
alive.
Damon's there, so we've got to get there.
I mean, he already figured out how to grow stuff there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we don't have a lot of time, so we've got to move along a little bit quicker.
Okay.
I kind of want to skip the next story, and I really feel bad because there's one story that I want to make sure we hit.
Here's how we can skip the next story.
How?
That whole so it's that a NASA spacecraft has detected a giant wall at the end of our solar system.
Yeah.
It's kind of BS.
Mm.
It's just light meeting light, different kinds of light
it's a
particles.
hydrogen
It's not
wall.
a wall.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a hydrogen
Right.
wall. It's not
Right.
a wall.
Yeah.
So let's move
No,
on.
it's actually the giant space ambassador Trump built a wall in space to keep
We're
the
gonna build a
Earthlings
wall from
inside
the aliens.
our universe. He's like,
Yes.
nope,
I was hoping it was something like that. Not at all.
not at all.
Not at
All
all.
right, all right,
Not at
all
all.
right. That's why it's billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Anyway, so moving on. So Charlize Theron,
Oh man.
and we tagged her, by the way, in tweets for tonight's episode.
in tweets,
In tweets for tonight's episode.
phrasing.
So in I did say in tweets.
Yeah.
So in the off and repeating chance
Yeah.
that she happens to see the tweet that she is tagged in and is watching this particular episode.
Yeah.
A news article came out, and she was doing an interview for her new upcoming movie with Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
She said that she's been single
Yeah.
she said close to a decade, but that kind of got debunked because she was engaged to Sean Penn in like 2015.
Yeah.
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 So it definitely not almost 10 years. It
Okay.
was-
No.
I'll give you
That was
almost
a slight
4
to
or
Sean
5.
Penn,
Yeah.
is what that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she said she's been single for we'll say a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she finds the reason that she thinks it's hard because it's intimidating for guys to
Damn
ask
right it is.
her out.
Furiosa?
Come on.
Furiosa.
So
Yeah, dude, listen, the reason why, I mean, look at her lineup. Sean Penn, Keanu Reeves, Jeremy Renner, our boy Ryan Reynolds.
How do you know this?
Because
That's
I
hilarious.
it's research and you
love
know
it.
because my ending to this whole segment was Tim loafing. But you know, I'm saying look at the guys she's dated, and if they can't match up, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe she needs a simple Montana farm boy.
Maybe.
That you know,
well, I don't want to get
he's in his early 30s.
But here's the thing.
Definitely single.
I think
Charlize, if you're watching this,
I think if
My
the
number
odds,
is
like I said, if
555.
the that sounds fake. Anyway,
It is.
I say the odds are so repeating like out of the ordinary that she would even click on it
Yeah.
if she saw herself tagged in it.
sure.
That we don't just limit it to one person.
Okay.
So if she's
Uh-oh.
interested in dating anyone on the show,
Yeah, I'd pop out 3 of her babies.
I'd say we were all single and we would
Yeah.
all be open.
She can impregnate
She can be
me.
our new host.
She can impregnate me all day
Charlize could come on the show.
But that's the thing, you can't
know?
date co-hosts.
I can't.
No.
That's
So
well.
she can't be a
She
co-host.
wouldn't be a staying host. She'd
Danny
only
and
just
I-
help us decide the
Danny
host.
and I would have been married years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah.
Dating hosts.
Yeah,
was
look,
allowed.
I think she's a powerhouse. She's a badass female.
She's
I
great.
mean,
She's
it's
beautiful.
got to be. Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna come around, and when she finds the right guy, it's gonna be amazing. Hashtag
But
Tim Loeffler.
Here's the
But
other
I'm
thing,
just
and we
saying.
do have to go to break. We do have to go to break.
Yeah.
But I think we should come up with a hashtag,
Okay.
and it should be like Charlize or Poppin Off guys for Charlize.
We'll figure it out.
Something,
I like it.
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
that includes all of us,
Yeah.
just because we don't want to limit it to one person. And look, if she's interested in you, I'm in your corner.
He's so not on my side. You're so full of crap right now. He's like, Tim, I'm just saying. We should just give her options.
Yeah.
She should get options. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Danny, we get it. Look, if Charlize says, I like the
Don't
blue-haired
hurt
bandit.
Tom Payne.
Sorry, Tom. We love you. And we love that you're in New York. Come on the show. If she wants it, you know, the Danny Otto.
Phrasing.
Sorry, the Danny Otto.
Can I say we
hey,
do
man.
have to go to break, and I feel really bad. A long time ago, before
Yeah.
this show was even an idea between
Yeah.
me and Pete set up a hashtag for me and a celebrity,
Okay.
and it was I forget what it was, but it was basically help Danny date Selena Gomez, or it was like dating
Oh
for
my
Selena
God.
Gomez or something like that.
No, you don't want
It was
that.
when
You
they
don't
broke
want
up.
that.
It was
No.
when Selena
No.
and Bieber broke up for the first time.
Yeah.
And Pete actually tried to get traction. We got no traction, but it was funny.
Sure.
Anyway, so we got.
She's a dumb person.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
But what about the last story before we go? They talk about Costco.
Yes.
Fast, tell them.
Yes. All right. So Costco for the summer is going to have their Vodka Martini alcoholic ice pops.
Yes.
We need to get these for the show.
We're going there for lobster claws.
Rejoice, white women.
We really need to get these for the show. We got to get them for the show.
Yeah.
Can we make a pack?
We're going to go there. We're going to have
Guys,
vodka ice pops and lobster claws.
Stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
How's it going in there?
5 more minutes.
Okay, let's play a game. 2 truths, 1 lie. We're not going to be late to the party. In the time you've taken to get ready, you could have been on your way to saving a life. And I'm wearing that tie you hate.
We're not going to be late. We're 10 minutes away. You wouldn't dare wear that tie. And I can't save a life. I'm not a firefighter.
Actually, I swabbed my cheeks last week.
It takes less than a minute to get your cheek swabs. Register at dkms.org and you can be a superhero by helping someone out.
Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
I want to call him Alex Boob because he told me when we called him, he said I can call him Alex Boob.
Is it true what Danny just said?
Yeah, you could call me Boob.
Okay, cool. All right, well, dope.
Since growing up, everyone calls me Boobs or Booby.
I'm in on that.
Shows a lot of confidence, and I like
See,
it.
and it's really weird because growing up with the name Peter, everyone just called me Dick.
I call you that for a different reason.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always, hashtag Kim Pratt.
Hello, population.
50 Shades of Greg.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Yeah, not bad.
Oh, good.
You?
How do you think the show's going so far? All right. How about we change that? How about we change that
I think it's
a
going
little
great.
bit?
Yeah.
Hashtag gamer tags.
Let's do it. I love gamer
Yeah.
tags. My favorite.
Yep,
All right.
Yep.
So let's start. I already teased this at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a story with GameStop.
Yeah.
It's not how they're bleeding, hemorrhaging money.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. It's actually a little bit of a nicer story for GameStop. But basically, GameStop is predicting that the next-gen console reveals are going to happen soon.
Yeah.
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 Because they're losing money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, really. But what they're saying is we're not losing money traditionally. We think we're losing money because there's a lull due to the fact that there's about to be a next-gen release.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For Xbox, PlayStation,
Yeah.
so on and so forth.
Well, I mean, look, it's the tough animal, right, of having everything delivered to your door. I mean, why would anyone go to GameStop and it's tough for these business owners because they don't go to GameStop unless you're Danny. But you get it delivered to your door. And it's really I feel for it because I loved GameStop. I was a GameStop. I loved the magazine that you had every month, and a huge shout out to them for longest. But GameStop has a magazine every month. You sign up for the membership, you get discounts on games, and then I don't know, Sean, can you tell us what it is?
I like trading in old games for like negative $1.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like you
we
traded
all
in, you
remember
got
that.
like 13
But you know what?
cents for your game. And you're like, yeah.
I paid $80 for it. Here's
it. Yeah.
a nickel. But at least what they did do, I can say with GameStop, a fun thing is you'd go in and it's like looking through comic books in the comic book shop. You would try to find what game was cheap.
Oh, yeah,
But now
sure.
with things like Game Pass, you pay $35 and you can pay up a bazillion games for nothing.
I do like the idea of every once in a while going to GameStop and seeing some of them used that like I was like, you know what? This is $10, $15.
I
I'm gonna buy
agree.
this.
Yeah.
That's
I don't have
fun.
it.
Yeah, it is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the spoiler alert is, look, we're getting away from all hard copies. That's really what it's coming down to.
Yeah.
That's why every game has a digital copy. More people like the digital. You install it to your hard drive,
The
and
only
that's
thing
it.
that makes me worried about digital copies is that if for some weird reason,
right,
you mess something up because
Mm-hmm.
they have a lot of safeguards in there to make sure that your profile is linked to your game or your game is linked to your profile. If something goes weird, you do not have that physical disc.
I agree.
And so there are still a lot of games that I have physical discs for. Like Halo Master Chief Collection.
Mhm.
I
Great
made
game.
sure that I had that one.
Yeah.
I made sure that different things like Anthem. I have I don't have the physical copy. My roommate has the physical copy, but still, we have one in the house.
Yeah.
Type of thing in case we need to use it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. I mean, the only thing I want to mention on that is that I scratched way more discs than I would ever damage an external hard drive. So for me, I'm like, if I lost the digital backup, all you do is you email Microsoft, and they immediately they give you the new digital, and it's there. I mean, DVDs get scratched, they break, and honestly, it's way better for your Xbox itself. Little tip out there I just learned last week, to actually not play a DVD versus having the external hard drive. Because the external just reads it off the disc, but the disc, it has to process, cooks it faster. And we all know with the first Xbox, when you get the ring of death because it got too hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Every new game now downloads everything onto the thing anyway.
It does.
It just registers the disc of, oh, you own this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just so that you couldn't just, like, one person buys it and then just gives it to a bunch of
But
different
this is
Xboxes.
why, like, Google is not actually going to do a console.
There it is.
That's
Great
the thing.
segue.
So here's the crazy thing. I think this is the last. These like PlayStation 5, whatever Xbox is going to call itself. I think those are going to be the last physicals.
I agree.
Moving forward,
I agree.
Because they're already now at this point. It's already too much. Like they're definitely they're too close to it. So they can't go. Yeah, we're not going to do a new console. It's all going to be streaming. They can't.
Right.
Because they're already they've been talking about it for 3 years since they released Xbox One or PS4. They've already been talking about the next one.
Yeah.
So PlayStation 6, Xbox, whatever, those are going to be the only stream. You might get a box this big, and it's all going to be streaming. Type of thing.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
I think they will be the last ones.
I think they will be
definitely.
Too. I think there might be some new difference, though. Like there might be a new box when we start pushing to VR. That's going to also be the next step that we've talked a little bit on the show. But the future being in VR the way that it is, like full immersion.
Right, but I think that would just be the unit.
Yeah.
And you'd still get it the same way.
Yeah, you're right. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
So all right. So the next story I have, and shout out to Matt downstairs. I work with him on some stuff. He's been on Poppin' Off before. He's helped us out.
Yeah.
It's Sean's friend, good friend, Matt.
What's up, Matt?
I remember Matt.
He loves Assassin's Creed.
So did I, dude. Assassin's Creed is
never really got I have nothing against
amazing.
the game.
Yeah, Tim was a huge fan.
I've watched people play it, and I was in on it. I liked it a lot. I thought it was cool. I never played it myself.
Assassin's Creed was the first video game that I ever played multiplayer on. I had never joined the multiplayer nation, right? And then that was the very first game that I ever played was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Shout out to Mormon Gamer Hero. You're out there. I love that dude. He was the first friend I ever had online. Love that guy. I love him. He was my first buddy.
Anyway,
for years.
So apparently the new Assassin's Creed idea or concept got leaked in some way through Division 2.
Yeah.
We have a JPEG set for that. Yeah. So apparently the new Assassin's Creed is going to take place during like the Roman times. It's
cool.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Like Matt and I were talking about it downstairs, I think yesterday, and he was all about it. He was like, "This is gonna be great." He was like, I'm already in." Like before he even got like the real concept art or any kind of trailer or anything for it.
Right. Well, the interesting part is supposedly it's going to be about the Greek, but the article was mentioning that the Apple of Eden, which any of Assassin's Creed fans out there know about what the apple is all about, but it was featured actually in a Viking poster. So now the big question is this actually going to be taking place during the Viking era? And it's going to be more about like following the Viking storylines, which, could be interesting.
I mean, I'm a Viking, so I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An Assassin's Creed for Greg.
Yeah, I'm a Ouija.
Just what the world needed.
I'm a Ouija.
You should see if you can voice something from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
And you just be like, I'm on fire.
No.
Say it differently.
No.
Yeah. In your best Norse accent.
I'm going to rape and pillage you.
And I'm on fire. And I'm on fire.
And I'm on fire.
And I'm on fire.
Yeah.
No, you're on fire because I lit you on fire.
Yeah. All right. So the next thing I actually want to talk about is because, and I don't want to run out of time.
Yeah.
This is one that I definitely wanted to hit.
Sure.
Because we have one of my favorite pieces of the studio.
Oh, I'm going to get it.
And oh, you're going to grab it? Okay. He's going to grab it. Anyway, so a story just came out recently.
Watch out for Antonio Brown. He plays for the Raiders now, you dick.
A story just recently came out that Mike Tyson is upset at Nintendo for not including him on the Switch version of Punchout. So it's no longer like Mike Tyson's Punchout. It's just called Punchout on the Switch. You can download it, play it. We actually have a piece of memorabilia in here. Shout out to FNTSY in their studio. They hide this every day.
Yeah.
It's behind a different picture. This is probably one of the things I would take if I ever quit.
And it has a Mike Tyson signed Punch-Out certificate of authenticity.
He signed it. By the way, Mike Tyson, if you're watching randomly, we would love to actually get something. We'd love to have you come on. We'll present this to you if you'd like this. This is Punch-Out with you in it. But apparently the Switch version of Punch-Out has no Mike Tyson.
I'm fine with it.
There have been other versions of
been.
Punch-Out without Mike Tyson.
Exactly.
I never played Punch-Out, period.
Well, I did. But the thing that was interesting was that when Mike Tyson actually, and correct me if I'm wrong, Greg, but when I read in the article, it was talking about how Mike Tyson, when he cornered on it, they eventually had to pull him out of it because they couldn't afford, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was the thing.
Yeah.
He kind of, in a way, he kind of did it to himself. And then he said, oh, that's whack, which is funny because they don't even know if Punch-Out, the new one's coming out anyway. So people were saying, does he have some kind of connection at Nintendo? Or is this just Mike Tyson,
Yeah, he's just a little late.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been versions for a long time without him.
Yeah.
So the the question is why does he care now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see.
He might have insight.
Yeah.
Probably not.
It's probably because his animated series didn't do so.
Well,
I liked his animated series.
Yeah, well,
Mike Tyson's Mysteries or whatever it was called.
Yeah, it was like Scooby-Doo kind of.
Yeah, with Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And Stephen Colbert was the voice of a ghost.
Yeah.
It was great. I love that. The first season of that was
okay.
incredible.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have to go back and watch it again. It was incredible. Anyway, so I'm just kind of picking and choosing here a couple of things. I know we don't have a lot of time. We went over last segment.
We did.
So we're kind of playing a little catch up. We're probably going to make this a little bit shorter than normal.
Yeah.
But so I put this on here for you.
Thank you.
Because you recently got Destiny 2. You're behind the times. You recently got Destiny
I did, and I love it.
From you, Danny.
From Danny.
From me. I wasn't even going to say that.
I love you for this. Danny gave it to me for the holiday.
Christmas.
He did.
Christmas. He gave it to me. I appreciate it, buddy.
Anyway, so Destiny 2 Year 3, there are already leaks and rumors about like what the DLC is going to be.
Yeah.
Kind of some events and stuff, kind of just looking ahead to that.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of this is kind of trying to grab people back from Anthem because Anthem's been doing not so great.
Grabbing them back from the people that aren't playing Anthem shouldn't be too tough.
No.
But
just saying,
if you follow the progression, Anthem has been trying to kind of lean more towards Destiny.
Yeah,
stuff
absolutely.
Because of this, and
Similar
so I think that the people in Destiny are like, all right, guys, we've got to get in the news again. So let's leak some stuff about, hey, no, Destiny 2 is going to be great still. Don't go to Anthem because it's new. Like,
Well, tell us what was leaked.
I don't know everything that's
the article. Leaked. Well, here's why. The article is the one thing that they had mentioned in there. They were talking about the multiplayer.
Yes.
Right. And they were talking about how the multiplayer is going to expand because one thing that Destiny fans were not happy about was the fire team size. Right. It used to be now. Just hear me out for the raids. Now the raids are always going to be their thing. There's the WoW fanatics, all the people that love to raid. Right. But the one thing that I still think they're missing is capitalizing on the multiplayer aspect. I mean, look at what Apex Legends is doing. Shout out to my favorite game. But I'm not saying we need a battle royale style.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want battle royale.
If they really focus, because when they released Trials of Osiris and Destiny 1, it went crazy because it made the game so much more competitive in 3v3. It was more challenging, and the tryhards came out in full force. I love that. I think what they need to do is focus a little harder on that multiplayer package because that's what everything is pushing towards.
I haven't played Destiny. All of these articles and just how bad I'm so really trying. Shout out to my roommate. He loves Anthem.
Yeah.
Good for him.
He ended up having to buy an Xbox Live subscription and buy Anthem just to play Anthem.
Wow.
Because we share a console.
He likes it that much, though.
You couldn't pull players apart. Like he couldn't be like one javelin and me be the other javelin because the story stays the same.
Right.
No matter what javelin you are. So he had to pull it apart. He literally had to buy both of those just to play this. He still loves it. He plays it every weekend, a couple times a week type of thing too.
Yeah.
So if you like,
he's wrong.
Yeah. But I watch him play because like I've been trying to play Anthem. I really have. I've been the kind of the biggest proponent. Like I've been trying to play it and give you guys updates.
You've played quite a bit.
I've tried and I really try to look on the best side of everything for Anthem, and I really have. But at this point, it's just making me go, you know what? Maybe I should just pick up Destiny 2 again and play it. Like, not pick it up, but like pick up the controller and start playing it again type of thing.
Dude, honestly, every once in a while, when the Xbox goes to like sleep or whatever, it'll say like, Darnek McSack is playing Anthem, and I'm just like, that's a mistake.
You know, the other thing is, I've gotten out of playing Anthem, but I started getting really back into playing Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
and
that's fair.
My roommate and I'll go back and forth for hours playing Overwatch now.
I love Overwatch.
And kind of all of the new things that they've started developing. And we're out of time now, but maybe we can do this Thursday. We can get more into Overwatch stuff.
Yeah.
But it's been, I don't know. I got back into Overwatch. Maybe I'll get back into Destiny 2.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody in the population. If you're still on Destiny 2, let me know. I'm trying to get back into it, but I want a fire team with me. I've never raided, by the way.
I've got the fire team.
I've never raided, by the way.
Oh, dude, you are missing out.
I've never had people that wanted to, because I'm not great, and I'll admit that.
No, but you're good.
But if somebody would like say like, all right, Danny died. Okay, let's keep going.
Danny, you can fire team with
me. Thank you. Yep. All right, guys, we're gonna come back. We're gonna wrap everything up in a nice little bow.
Yeah.
Stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
Attention all authors. Page Publishing is looking for authors. Have you written a book and want to get it published? Page Publishing will get your book into bookstores and for sale online at Amazon, Apple iTunes, and other outlets. They handle all aspects of the publishing process for you. Printing, cover art, publicity, copyright, and editing. Call 800-292-8137 now for your free author submission kit. That's 800-292-8137 for your free author submission kit. Again, that's 800-292-8137.
It's popping off.
The weather's nice.
I bet
it's
it is.
California. It's a brisk 62.
It's a brisk 6 here.
I kind of hate you.
Greg and I are still wearing beanies, so we're still sharing like we're both cold together.
But I feel like you're the type of person to wear a beanie when it's 90 degrees out.
He is. He has.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I don't know what you have to do to get sponsored for beanies, but I got 5 rotations. Whoever makes beanies out there, I will wear it. I will wear it in 90-degree weather. I'm ride or die, at least for a few years.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
They didn't fade in until after we stopped doing all the hand
I know, I
gestures
love
and everything.
Sean.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Doing with me as always, hashtag Tim Prep.
Hello.
50 Shades of Greg.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
How we doing so far? Report card.
Really killing it.
Yeah, that's what I like to
very,
hear.
very mediocre.
Like all of my teachers. I feel like
Dude,
I'm just
I did, when I was in like 6th grade, I think my math teacher wrote on my progress report, upper body strength has improved.
Yeah.
That's not a math report.
Can I just say I was really like not a outside the box and smart person, because here's what I did with all bad grades. I hid them.
Yeah.
Thinking that they weren't going to come back. Like there was no way that a teacher could contact their parent. Like if you just hid your report card, that was it.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So I think it was 6th grade, and my dad can correct me in a text message if I'm wrong. I think I took my report card and just hid it. It was just like, I'm not nothing's ever gonna happen from this.
Right.
And then my teacher, like a month later, called my dad and was like, did you like see the note that I sent home? Like how your son's like failing like algebra or something? And my dad was like, what the hell is going on? Did you really think that was gonna work? I was like, I didn't know.
Yeah, this reminds me of the story
I had
from
no
last
end game
week
plan.
when Danny, when he first listened to bad music, and your dad was like, "No, I like this music."
Well,
Right?
did not have the same reaction. He was like, "Oh yeah, I got really bad math grades." He was like, "You're not doing anything for like months." Like, not the same reaction.
Good job
at all
being
here.
a good dad.
But
Right?
anyway, so we have to announce this, and it's going to happen twice this month.
Yes.
Twice this month on Thursday night, right in this very studio, they're going to be doing stuff special for the NFL draft.
Mm-hmm.
The problem and the reason that we're announcing that is they're going to be doing stuff on Thursday night. So this Thursday night, and I believe Thursday, April 26th, which happens to be the Thursday night that Avengers Endgame is coming out, they're going to be doing draft stuff. So this Thursday, they're going to be recording a bunch of videos. And then the following, like the further away Thursday night, the April 26th, or April 25th, not 25th, they're going to be doing NFL draft special.
Yeah.
What that means is that we're not going to be able to be here physically in here because there will already be people.
Right.
Yep.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do our show a day early.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it Wednesday.
Yeah.
So what that means
Tomorrow.
is tomorrow night, we will be back here. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll be right back here talking about stuff.
Yeah.
And it'll be super awkward because only one day's gone by. So I can't ask you guys, how's your week been?
No, you can't. And
Because it'll be I'm going to ask still.
No, I will thank you to not ask me. Do not.
And that other week, the last week of April, also will happen.
Mm-hmm.
The only good part about that is we will. I felt like if we had a show on Thursday, April 25th, that I would literally be sitting here like going, all right, when's the show going to end? Because I just want to go see Endgame.
Yeah.
But being that it'll be Wednesday night, it'll be a full 24 hours before any of us will be able to see Endgame.
Yeah.
So I won't be like itching to just get out of here and go to the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's probably better that one at least lines
For
up.
the best.
Yep.
So, guys, we're asking you, please join us tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, right here, right on our YouTube or our Twitch. Our YouTube is youtube.com/PoppinOffShow. Obviously, you're here, you're watching it right now. Hi. Or you're watching us on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/PoppinOffShow.
Yep.
You can also be watching us on Periscope, which is on our Twitter, which is @PoppinOffShow.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can be watching them. I think there are actually, I'm looking at it, there are some people watching. We use this program called Restream.
Mm-hmm.
We use all of the free places it lets us. They let me air it on my Facebook profile also. So if you're watching us on my Facebook profile and you've never tuned into the show, I know it's super easy to watch it in the feed that's coming up just on regular Facebook and stuff like that. But if you actually want to subscribe to us, we're at youtube.com/PoppinOffShow. You can watch us there.
Please.
Moving forward,
Right.
please subscribe.
Subscribe.
Every subscribe helps us out like a ton. You guys don't understand how much. Every like helps us out. Every comment helps us out.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, so we will be here.
And thanks for chatting on the Facebook page,
Oh,
guys.
yeah.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, we love it.
By the way, I do have to apologize in advance. So I'm not as super active looking at this, but I do read it after the show and just like laugh at everybody's comments and stuff like
course.
that. Like that's one of my favorite things is just to be like, oh yeah, I gotta watch this and just like look and stuff. So
well, it's great. I mean, I actually, Martin, you know that I love you, so I'm going to say this on here. John Rico, shout out to him because we played some Overwatch with him. And it was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought Martin said, I've never raided either in Destiny. And I was like, come join the fire team. And Martin's like, Tim, hashtag Tim Pratt, I have no idea what you're talking about. I was like, I'm sorry. And then, of course, I was like, that was meant for John. And he goes, oh, rescinded. I was like, no. All are welcome. Population, come play with us on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
Any game you guys want, we stream, weekly. So
Exactly. All right, guys, we are out of time. But like I said, we'll be back here in this studio tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, for a special Wednesday night episode. See you guys tomorrow night. Good night, everybody!